Hi yogis, welcome to day 18 of the Go Love Yourself yoga offering. Today we're gonna take a little bit of time, focus on the breath, really get into our bodies. And I was reminded in a yoga practice that I did this morning how valuable it is just to slow things down. Let's start off in a comfortable seated position, grounding down through the sits bones, letting the legs and the hips relax as much as possible. And then we'll take our hands and just wrap them around the sides of the ribs, fingertips pointing forward, thumbs pointing back. And take a moment just to lift up through the chest, lengthen through the rib cage, let the shoulders relax. And we will take 3 nice deep full breaths, feeling that rib cage expand into the hands as we breathe in. And then that gentle settling and relaxation back towards the spine as we breathe out. 2 more. Hello, Sagira. Keep that nice deep rib cage breath going. Let's take the hands to the upper chest. Lift the upper chest into the hands. Notice that nice engagement through the spine and the low belly, but still find a little bit of softness. Keep that length. Raise the hands upwards towards the ceiling. Soften through the shoulders. And then we'll take a twist towards the right. Let's take that right hand, wrap it back around towards the left hip. And then we'll reach the hands back up towards the ceiling as we sweep it back through center. And then we'll take a twist to the left. Left hand can sweep around and back, reaching for the right hip. And again, we're finding that lift through the rib cage, that expansion of the breath, and the lift through the upper chest, relaxing through the shoulders. And then we'll slide it back through center. We're just going to change the cross of the legs here, bringing the opposite shin in front. We'll take the hands, begin to walk them forward. We're going to take the left elbow down, take the hands into prayer position, turn towards the right. Again, looking for that length through the spine, length through the back of the neck. And then we'll take the hands back down. We'll just spend a moment to reground, lengthen the spine one more time, and then right elbow down, left elbow up. Hands push together, and it's that gentle pushing together of the palms that activates through the upper back, allowing that broadening through the sternum and the chest, that lift through the heart center. And then we'll release the arms. We'll turn it back towards center, walk it all the way back up. And then let's extend the legs long here. You can have the feet hip width apart or take the ankles and the big toe mounds together. And we'll take the hands, reach them up once more towards the ceiling. So lengthening through the fingertips and the arms, turning the upper arms to spiral inwards. Let's take the hands down towards the heart center once more. Lift through that space. Keep the heart lifted. Reach the hands back up. So just gently starting to generate some heat in the body. From here, going to reach towards the feet. You might not make it all the way towards the feet. You might make it towards the shins or the ankles. But if possible, you're going to reach for the toes and then just draw the toes back. And you should feel a really nice opening into the backs of the legs. And take a few breaths here. And then we'll reach the hands back out, rise all the way back up. And then just plant the hands behind you. We'll have the fingertips pointing forward, and we'll just lift through the upper chest. And then sweeping the feet towards the side, coming through into a tabletop position. And from table, we'll extend that right leg back. We're going to kickstand the left foot out towards the left side. Keep the right leg lifted. Hand can either be on the hip, or we're going to reach that right hand up towards the ceiling and lengthen it out up overhead. Option to stay there, or bending that back knee, reaching right hand towards right foot, and then either just drawing the heel in towards the glute or kicking that leg back and opening up through the front of the body. So two totally different stretches there. With control, release that back foot, lengthen out through the arm again. We're going to take that back foot down, and then we're going to take the top arm and sweep it back. And then just start to spiral that arm all the way back down, finding yourself back into that tabletop position. And before we move to the other side, we're going to walk the hands forward, keep the hips over top of the knees, lower the chest down towards the floor, and then let the forehead follow. Puppy stretch. We'll engage through the core, draw the lower belly in, lift the forehead, walking the hands back. And I'm just going to turn to the other side here. And we'll go through that same series on this side. So lifting that left leg up, taking the right foot, spinning it out towards the right side, and then eventually taking left hand either towards the hip or reaching it up. And then stretching it up and overhead, or reaching from that back heel out through the fingertips, drawing the belly in towards the spine. Let's bend that knee, reach around for the hand, and either draw heel in towards glute or kick the foot into the hand, open up through the front body. We'll take a slow release, stretching arm and leg back out. Let's take that left foot, bring it down. And then spiral the top arm all the way down towards the mat. Sagira is making this practice challenging today. We'll tuck the toes under, send the hips back towards heels, and then just lift through the knees. So coming into a squatting position with the heels lifted, draw the legs together, squeeze the knees together, engage through the core, and then just let the hands hover. So just beginning to balance a little bit more here. Let's take the hands, sweep them out towards the side. Turn the palms to face forward, spread through the fingertips. Draw the hands back, lift through the chest. And then bring it back down. Take the shins down towards the ground, untuck the toes. Sitting back once more. Sweep the hands behind, lift one knee. So you should feel that into the ankle or the top of the foot or the shin. We'll drop that knee, lift through the other side. Taking that knee back down, and then if you can, lifting through both knees, weight of the body comes back slightly. Engage through the core, lift through the chest, take the hands out. Slowly take the knees all the way back down towards the floor. Sweep the hands forward, and we'll do one last upper back stretch. We're going to thread the needle. Right hand reaches up, sweeping it down and through, releasing the forehead to the mat. Left hand can plant, using that hand just to help open up and twist towards the ceiling. And then pushing into left hand, take it back through center. And then we'll move to the other side. Left fingertips reach up just for a moment to get that opening. And then looking for the rotation and the revolve. 2 breaths. And then we'll push into the right palm. Bring it all the way back up. Tuck the toes Knees together, hips back towards the heels. Reach the hands up overhead. Palms are going to touch above the heart. Rise up, bend through the elbows here just a little bit to release through the shoulders, look up. And then as we exhale, sweep the hands down towards heart center, releasing chin down towards the chest, lengthening out through the back of the neck one more time. Feeling some deep gratitude and appreciation for health, well-being, and strong bodies. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me.